Hey everyone, Steve from Duke Sports Shop. We're going to show you a video now on how to install a MECANIK MO1, which is a subcompact optic, on a Shadow Systems CR920. I'm going to link the other video that I did on the MECANIK, show you all the different guns it can fit on, but it's made mainly for subcompacts. So the first thing you want to do is make sure your firearm is unloaded. You can see the magazine's already been removed. And now we're going to check, and you can see it's clean. So next thing, Shadow Systems gives you some screws, as you can see over here. Had that in another video about the CR920 here. What they do is you give you different screws, and they also give you a nice manual. As you can see here, they have these little spacers. So you have to figure out which spacer that's going to go for the MECANIK. I'm going to show you that. They don't have it listed here because the time they publicized this manual, the MECANIK just came out afterwards. And if you get any kind of other Shadow Systems CR9, the MRs, the DR series, as you can see here, explains and what spacers and what screws you can use. This is another reason why I really like Shadow Systems, because you don't have to use the plates. They basically give you everything you need. And if you stick with the 507K, the RMSC, the EPS carry, as soon as it comes out here, or the Swamp Fox Sentinel, you're going to have your already screws. The MECANIK ones, you can't use the screws that came in with this on a Shadow System, and you can't use the screws that are in here. I already rough draft this, so took it apart and checked it, and which screws I'm going to be using is on the plate screws. These ones fit it perfectly. So on this next page, it'll even tell you what Torx tool to use, which again, I already knew that, so I already have that available. So now we just unscrew it. Now move the plate off to the side. As you can see here, I got a little bit of oil on there. I left it on there. You can see the inside, what Shadow Systems does nicely, as you can see. Everything's forward here in your striker assembly and everything. And right here's where your screws are going to go. So you don't have a chance of actually putting too long of a screws inside, which that's going to cause a jam or malfunction, actually, because your striker can go, you'll go one shot and then that'll be it. We actually see this a lot when people use the wrong screws. So that's something you want to pay attention to, which I took the plate off the Hellcat Pro to show you. Let's get the camera focused. As you can see, right there is your spring. You got to make sure that the screw does not touch that. If not, your gun's going to malfunction. So if the screw is too long, you just shave a little bit. I'll take the MECANIK out. They give you a nice little user manual. They give you this tool. This tool is great. I wish every company who makes optics would use this tool, would make something for it, because you're not going to lose this like you lose those Allen keys. Here's the optic. So here's the screws. Here's a plate. You don't need this plate. This is your battery. I'll take the battery out. Now all this is going to do is going to line it up the holes right there. And like I said, since I already checked this out, I know these screws don't fit, but I need to put the spacer in. The spacer is very important, because you can see there's going to be a little gapping hole right there. You don't want that. So, all right, so next what we're going to do is put the battery in. And plus faces towards you, and you should be able to see a dot on here. Now you get two spacers. The one that looks like fits it the best that I've noticed. See, this one has a plus with a circle on it. You want the one that doesn't have that. This one is supposed to show just a plus, but there's nothing on it. And now these two little indents go in here. Push it in tight. As you can see, that gives a real nice tight fit. And now we're going to do the Loctite on the screws, which we're using Loctite 243. You notice this stuff will come out at a fast rate. Don't want to get too much on. So what I always do is start by the screw head, because that's okay. You don't want the blue Loctite to get down here to drop down into your channel. So always do it up that end. That's how I do it. Everyone's gonna have their own way. Do this one. Tighten it down. Now, you're supposed to use torque wrench, to 10 to 20 inch-pounds. I don't have one of those. That's the recommended way, so that's the way you should do it. Since I'm doing this from home, I don't have one. I've never lost an optic or had one come on my face, so I just do hand tight. Plus with that Loctite 243, what that's going to do is going to expand. So with that being expanded on there, it's going to be fine. And there you go. As you can see, with the MECANIK MO1, you get co-witness and you have your dot right there. You also have a nice little shelf so you can rack it. What they see like that is you can go by here and you can rack it down. So it gives you that one-handed rack. Very easy to do. We can do these at the shop. If you buy one, any optic, we can put on any optic, or you can do this at your house. Like I said, I really like this MECANIK MO1. It's gonna be on this gun. If you visit us at the shop, you're gonna see me carrying this a lot. I'm gonna be doing a lot of training with this gun. This is gonna be my new everyday carry. So we're gonna run it both the Shadow Systems CR920 and this, and we're gonna try a couple competitions out with this gun, with this whole setup. See how it does. Thanks for watching. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon.